Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Drew Jets Show. It's Week 18, and this week the New York Jets are going up against the Miami Dolphins, who are a division rival and are also on a 5-game losing streak, just like the New York Jets. So which team is going to end the 2022 regular season with a dub and also end their losing streak? Let's go ahead and talk about it. So starting off on the offensive side of things, because they have been the reason the New York Jets are eliminated from the playoffs, the reason to why we're on this 5-game losing streak. I mean, ever since the Chicago Bears game, it's just been bad performance after bad performance after bad performance. I mean, you get the idea from this offense. And Miami, while their defense isn't anything great, does have the second best defense New York Jets have played since the Minnesota Vikings game. So you kind of get what I'm saying here. If the New York Jets have been struggling to do anything on the offensive side of things against, worse defenses than the Miami Dolphins, Minnesota, Detroit, Seattle, and Jacksonville all have bottom 10 defenses in the NFL. And we couldn't really move the ball against any of those teams, or score points, I should say. So now whenever we're going up against the Dolphins, who have been playing better defense, since the last time we played them, I'm just not expecting anything big from our offense. I'm not expecting any great performances. What we've been seeing from the run game over the past few weeks has just been bad. Maybe if the New York Jets get Ty Johnson more involved, get him most of the touches, I could see this ground game getting some stuff going, but I don't think the New York Jets do that. Mike White could return to the magic he had in that, 2-week run between the Bears and the Vikings game, but after his rib injury and the way the offensive line's been playing, I just don't necessarily think Mike White's going to return to that level, because once again, what we saw from him against Seattle is probably what we're just going to see from Mike White for the remainder of his career, outside of maybe a few performances. I mean, Mike White's just a QB that's going to give you a good performance every now and then, but we saw against Seattle is Mike White's true self. I think we see that true self against Miami this week. I'm just not liking our offense in this one. I have no faith in them to do anything significant to score any points. I mean, this offense hasn't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks. I mean, we've just been so bad, and I think that streak of badness continues in this game. But now moving on to the defensive side of things, New York Jets are most likely going to be seeing Skylar Thompson in at quarterback once again. Teddy Bridgewater has his whole finger injury going on, and I don't think he's going to play, although he was limited in Wednesday's practice, so there is a shot Bridgewater plays. The Dolphins also just signed Mike Glennon to the practice squad as well, but since he's been a Dolphin since yesterday, chances are he does not play, just because, that's a very short time to just walk onto a team and become the starter, but crazier things have happened in the NFL. But most likely, Skylar Thompson is going to be the Miami Dolphins' starting quarterback this week. And, of course, we did shut him down in Week 5. He threw for 166 yards, tossed an interception to Sauce Gardner. Just an overall very bad performance. And the Jets are most likely going to shut down the Miami Dolphins' passing attack once again this week, no matter who's at quarterback. Now, whether or not we can stop the Dolphins on the ground game is going to be interesting, because Raheem Mostert had 113 yards back in Week 5, the last time we played the Miami Dolphins, along with a touchdown. He had a very good performance, and now the Miami Dolphins also have Jeff Wilson. Over the past 2 weeks, New York Jets' run defense also hasn't been playing great either. I do think Miami has some success on the ground this week. I think they're definitely going to have at least over 20 yards total on the ground. But with everything I've said, do I think the New York Jets cap out the season with a dub? I'm just not feeling it. I think Miami gets the best of us and gets a 13-9 win and gets into the playoffs unless New England beats Buffalo, which could very well happen. I mean, the season started off very promising. We were 6-3 at one point, but now heading into Week 18, we're 7-9 and are about to lose 6 straight. I mean, it's just a very rough scene, but at least the future is bright in New York, and I will be having a lot of off-season videos coming out very soon, but of course, we gotta finish the season off first. But I'm your host, Juliet, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.